Hey guys, what's up? It's Kaos Richie and this is Editing 101 with Kaos Richie. This is lesson number 2. And lesson number 1 we had some basics. If you have not seen that, make sure you do, because that is the ground. How do I say it? It's just the basics. If you really want to become an editor, you need to know the basics. And what I will cover right now are also some basics, but also some more stuff about effects and stuff. So let's start. First of all, we have this window over here called effects and presets. You have some folders. These are kind of folders, and they all contain some effects. You can always just check it over here, like if you think, oh, I need to distort something, you go to distort and then use the effect that you want, like ripple or something. Or you can just go to the search bar over here and search for ripple, and you will get it over here, around this one, and you can just drag it to your clip. So let's add a clip for now. I have this one. It's the back-to-back blindy on Go Judgment that I got. It's in a Teamtage, and by the way, the Teamtage is out, the Chaos Teamtage. We hit 25k subscribers and we made a Teamtage. Calx edited it. And yeah, so check it out. But yeah, so if you want to add an effect, ripple, just drag it over to the clip and you'll instantly get this window over here. It's called the effect controls. And you can change some stuff over here. If you can see, there is this ripple effect that you have on water and stuff, on liquids. And this changes that, and you can always change a lot of stuff like wave speed or width. It's pretty cool. I actually never used this, but it looks cool. I might use this. But yeah, you can always delete it or just add it back in. And you can also go here to effect. Oh wait, you need to select the layer first. Go to effect, the tab over here, and go to distort, and ripple will be right here. So these are the properties of the effect. And let's say if you set this to 100, you can also just type in 100, you don't have to drag it. And you just want to see how it looks without the effect, you can just uncheck this thing over here, and it will hide the effect and make it visible again if you want. And yeah, there are different kind of properties. You have just integers, just numeric values, you know, just numbers, 100, 1. You have the coordinates, like the center of the ripple. You can change the X. I go to it right now, or change the Y, or you can just click on this button over here, and you can just click on wherever you want the coordinate to be, like over here. And you can drag this too. Alright. You have a drop down menu if you want it to be symmetric or asymmetric. So this would be a little bit random or not random. I don't know. And there is this degree property, kinda. You can change the phase. So I don't know if you guys do physics, but phases are often how can I say it, described, I don't know, with degrees, but you can just it basically, you can move the ripple like this, and you can always keyframe all these stuff. Like if I go to the shot, well, let's just hide it for now. If I go to the second shot of my blindy over here, and I want to add this effect, so kind of a ripple. So let's kind of do it on his head. Then press the stopwatch button over here. Press U over here if you want to see the keyframes. So use the hotkey for the keyframes. Move a little bit forward. Oh wait, let's go back first. Make this 0, so it's first unaffected. Move a little bit forward. Make this 100. Bam, and then make it 0 over here, kinda like this. I don't know if you can really see it, but let's preview it for now. This is how it would look. I don't really see it, but there's a ripple effect. that's how you keyframe effects. You just add them to the clip and then keyframe them. Let's remove it for now. Oh no, wait. First I want to show what adjustment layers are. So if you would have this, you let's remove the keyframes, make it 100. I don't know, how do I make this more, make the width a little bit bigger, I guess. Maybe add 2 ripples, just duplicate 3. Alright, that's too much, okay. Now you already see this. But yeah, so this is the effect and you added it on this clip. And if I add another clip, it's basically just the same clip for now. But let's say this is a different clip. And I add it on top. And let's make it smaller, so push S for scale. Put it over here. And as you can see, this one has no effect to it, right? This is just clean. And this effect only affects this one. You could always just copy the effect from this one and add it over here, but it would have its own coordinate over here, right? It's the ripple starts over here for this clip, and the ripple starts over here for this clip. So if you want the ripple to start over here for both clips, or just you want one effect that affects everything, you could add a adjustment layer. Just go to layer, new, adjustment layer, and you'll get this layer over here. It doesn't do anything yet, but if you add a ripple, and let's remove these 2 ripples, so gone, just clean for now. And if I increase the radius, you'll see that it affects both clips, and it originates from there. So if you would add an exposure to, for instance, let's search for exposure, add it to the adjustment layer, it also affects both clips. I just want you to see the difference if you would do it with an adjustment layer, or if I would cut this and then only added it over here, then it would only affect that clip. So an adjustment layer, so an adjustment layer affects everything underneath it. If I would put this clip on top of the adjustment layer, this one, then this one is unaffected, but this one is still affected. And also if you cut the adjustment layer like this and like this, here everything is still affected, but outside the adjustment layer it's not affected. So yeah, that's what an adjustment layer does. And you can always keyframe this stuff over here too. But yeah, let's remove this. So that's some stuff on effects. You also have, let's see, the text. So this is the text window, the character window and the paragraph window. So you can add texts on 2 ways. You can click this text tool, and you could just define the region for your text and then type something, lol. And this is the color of the text. You can always choose white or black over here, or you can just click on a color and make it whatever you want, like light cyan or something like this. You can add a outline, a stroke. If you increase this value, set the stroke width, then you increase the stroke width. So the stroke color is over here, it's this one. If you click on that, and then you can always make it black like this. Alright, so and then this is the size of the text, and then make it bold or italic, all caps, superscript, subscript. Alright, so that's oh yeah, here are the fonts if you want it to be this thing, for instance, and there's also some sub values over here, like bold, italic. Yeah, so that's about texts. Oh, and if you would want to, let's make an effect with a text. So I shoot this guy over here. Right over here. Let's put it over here. and scale it down. So press S, scale it down to 0. Keyframe it. Go over here a little bit further and scale it way up. And go a little bit back. Press T for opacity. Click the stopwatch button and make it to 0 here so it fades out. Like boom, it fades out over here. But as you can see, it goes up. It doesn't go towards you. That's because you see this thing over here, this point. This is the anchor point. That is where the text originates from. So as you can see over here, it starts from the anchor point and then goes away from it. So we want the anchor point to be on the head of this beard over here. And there are several ways to do that. I think 2. But the easiest way is just to use the pen tool over here. You click on that. Then select the text layer. Then click, oh my god, wait, maybe zoom in a little bit. And click and drag on the anchor point and set it to the middle of the text. So over here, kinda. Or yeah, let's do it over there. So now you can move this over there, and it will just go like that. So much better. So if I would preview this, it will look like this. You can always change it to boom or something like that, or blind. It's pretty basic, and it's actually pretty cool in my opinion for some basic editing. Alright, so that's what you can do with texts. Oh wait, let's put it back in. And let's remove all the keyframes. And just scale it to 100%. Alright, so you have your text over here. And the anchor point is over there. If you do left align text, wait. What am I doing right now? Alright, so left align text. If you, this is the left align text button, so I went to this paragraph tab, and you type something, then everything will go to the right, you know, like in a regular Word document or something like that. This is just like in Word. You can also do center text, it will go in the center and everything will go to the sides. And you can also do right align text and everything will go to the left. Then there are some other values, but I never used them, so I cannot really explain them. So yeah, that's what you can do with text. And let's see, in this window, the preview window, I kinda already showed it, but there are some more stuff. So you can click on play, then it will play, but not in real time. You can click on RAM preview, then it will store the frames of the preview range and then play it back in real time. You can click on mute audio, so you won't hear the audio when you're previewing. You can go to next frame or previous frame, and there's a hotkey for it. You can just hold Control and then click on right or left with the arrow keys. There is the first frame of the layer, so it goes to the first frame right over here, or the last frame right over there. And there are these several loop option modes. You can set it to, like if you would preview it right now, it would preview it like this, blah 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 blah, then go back and preview it all over again. It would loop all the time. Or you could just do it ping pong, then it will go, it will preview it like this, and then go back and reverse, and then go, like I can show it, wait, like this. You see, it goes back and forth, back and forth. Not really useful, but it is funny to see. And you can just preview it once, and it just stops. And this is how it looks if you just repeat it. Don't just go all over again. That's what I use. This, I don't know what this does, I never use it. Frame rate is usually just the frame rate of your composition, which is what it should be. So 30 for us. Skip, if you want to skip every one frame, so it would look like this. It's basically just 15 frames per second. It's useful if you don't really want to see all frames, you just want to see if you have synced everything right or something like that. Resolution, the resolution of your preview. If you set it at full, it will be like the full resolution, this would be 1080p, but you don't really need that if you're just previewing something. You just, half is enough, third is enough, quarter is also enough, to be honest, unless you really want to see some of the detail. But if you make it a less value, then the previewing will be faster. Then from current time, then it will, if you check that, it will preview from here. It will ignore the preview range. It will just go from here, and it won't stop. It will stop at the end. You can just click on this again, and it will stop over there, and we'll preview from there. So yeah, that would be this window. Let's see. I'll show you some more of the buttons too. The hand tool, what does this? Okay, alright, this is basically what you would do if you would press the mouse button and then drag it, but you can also just go to the hand tool and then drag it like this. The zoom tool, also the same, just you can also just do it with the mouse wheel. I never use these stuff. And the rotate, you can rotate the layer, or you can also just press R on the layer and you'll get the rotation value, and you can rotate it over here. Camera tool, not going to do that right now. Pan tool, I don't really use this. I only use this for anchor points, so I cannot really explain it. Alright, the pen tool. Alright, wait. The text tool we just did. I'll show you these two later. Brush tool is for painting. This is all for painting. I never use this, but I cannot explain it too, so sorry. The puppet pen tool, never used this, but I know what it does. I'll use it sometime. But yeah, the pen tool and the rectangle tool and all the other tools that are within. If you, by the way, if you see this little arrow on the right bottom corner, that means if you hold the left button, then you will get these sub menus, and you can choose whatever you want. But let's first work with the pen tool. So if you want to mask something like only this, you can just mask around it like this. I'm just clicking with the left mouse button, and you need to make a full circuit, then it will mask it like this. And you can always go to the selection tool and then move around the certain points. And a mask has some mask properties. If you see here masks, if you go here and then make it bigger, you get these properties over here. Or you can just let's go back and just press M twice, then you will get this too. The shape is yeah, you need to just experiment with it. I use it with some rectangular stuff, but when I have these freeform masks, I never use this. But the mask feather, it basically feathers the edges, as you can see. It's very useful. Let's put it back to 0. The mask opacity is the opacity of the mask. And expansion, if you want to expand the edges or expand it back into. You can keyframe this too for a transition like this, like a reveal. Alright, let's put it back to 0. And yeah, so that's masks, and you can always just delete the mask, and you can always use these predefined shapes. Like if I want a rectangle tool, I can make a rectangle like that. Yeah, I can make a polygon like this. So as you can see, a polygon, a star, a star, rounded rectangle, also useful. And if you want to wait, let's use the ellipse. So an ellipse, you can make a circle like this, or an ellipse like this. But if you want something to fill the entire screen, so at least if you want the edges to touch the edges of, if you want the edges of the mask to touch the edges of the layer, you can double click this, and as you can see, it will kind of fill the whole screen. So this is how it would look with a ellipse. And then I can also use a polygon. You see, the edges touch the edges of the other thing. Start tool, rounded rectangle, you see? So that's pretty useful if you want to use that, like, I don't know, if you just want that, if you want it to be the size of the screen or something. So yeah, that's just a quick tip. So yeah, that's the tools. Then these buttons over here, let's show that too. So you can always zoom in with your mouse wheel, but you can always choose a zoom level over here too. Fit up to 100% will fill it up to fit it to the screen over here. If you would make the screen bigger like this, then as you can see it fits to the whole screen like that. Or just fits, I don't know what that does. I think yeah, if it's not 100% then it doesn't do that, or whatever. So you have that. Always preview this view, I don't know what that does. You have a grid, you can do a title action save. It's useful to know where the center is, like you see this crosshair over here, that's the center. Or just see how it looks. Like if you would have a text, you could see if it's in the middle or not. You could add a grid if you want to see how many squares something is away from something else. Just fool around with these stuff. Oh, and if you have a mask, let's add a mask for now, like this. Wait, let's not finish the mask. If you don't finish the mask, then it's still there, but it doesn't cut it, you know. You can use it for certain effects, but I won't show it yet. But if you click on here and you see this yellow mask, right? If you don't want to see it, but you still want to select the layer, you can click on this and it toggles the mask visibility, like that. So let's remove the mask for now. Here you can go to the time, so let's say you want to go a second back. You can do it like that. You can also do it in here. Second forward. You can take a snapshot. So let's say this, I made a snapshot right now. You'll hear a sound. And if you want to go back like this, and you want to show the snapshot, you can hold this and you'll see the snapshot. It's useful if you want to change something and you want to see what the difference is. Show channel, you can see the different channels, or I never used this before, so I don't know why it's black and white. But yeah, the resolution, if you wanted to preview this like fast, then you can make this smaller. I just keep it at full. Region of interest, no idea what this does. Transparency grid, if you if I check this off and I do it like this, you'll see this is black, but in fact it's not really solid black, it's just transparent like this, you see. So everything that you put behind is actually visible. Then this is irrelevant for now because we are not using 3D views, and you can always use 2 views and change some stuff over here, like that, I don't know. And then for instance, if you go click on this view, you could say make this God, I have no idea what I'm doing right now, but I use this for 3D stuff. I'll show you later. No idea what this does. This is not really useful. How do I go away? Oh my god, what did I do? Here. I'm sorry guys for rambling. Reset exposure, no idea. Oh yeah, you can add exposure over here, but I don't think it affects the clip itself. I think it's only for the preview. And then this, you can, if you scrub through the timeline, you see it's a little bit blurred, but it's for faster previewing. But you can always set it off, then it won't be blurred. It's actually sometimes better if you have a decent computer. Then you see it like that. But I just keep it at adaptive resolution, then it will blur it. Alright, so that's pretty much most of the useful buttons. You can always search for help over here and change the workspace over here. I won't do that right now. You have a help section, some windows that you can add, like if you would, if I remove this window by accident, Oh, I removed the character window. You can always enable it back here. And we'll show it again. Won't show this. New composition, add to render queue, all that stuff. Some hotkeys over here, like duplicates, and you can always see the hotkeys here. Oh yeah, and I'm really stupid, but the most basic thing, if you are editing and you're done for today, like this is your edit for now, super sick montage. You're done for today. You will start editing it again tomorrow. You can save your edit. Just go to save or just save as, and save it in your project folder that I set last time, and just name it whatever you want. Editing 101. I guess I already have one. Oh, that's something else. And then you can just press on save. I won't do it right now, but you would save it then. And then you could open recent projects if you want. Or just open projects. I won't save this right now, because we are done for today, I think. And then you can always open a project. For instance, this is CJ's montage. When it crashed, so I renamed it. This is the optical flares plugin. I used it. Will take a while to open it. But yeah, guys, if you want to use some cool effects, you could always search for some plugins on the internet. You can buy them, or you can illegally get them, whatever you want. It's not really my business. But I think I'm done for today. This is CJ's montage, but this means I removed the footage. I don't have it anymore. It's the clips from CJ. You still see the effects and stuff though, kinda like the blur. I'll show you the particular part with the locust symbol that comes out here. It's pretty cool to see. This is the color correction, I think. Oh no, this is the motion blur. If you go in here, then you get the whole thing. As you can see, I used 141 layers for the main composition, and then there are compositions that have layers themselves too, so I used a lot of stuff. I have a lot of solids over here. I have compositions, more stuff. But yeah, this is how it looks. And this is the color correction. Let's remove it for now. So yeah, it's pretty funny. I'll just show it for you. It's just fooling around in a tutorial. What are you doing, Richie? But yeah, this is how it would look if you would not have the clips. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I'll show you. I don't know. No, I will not. I'm not sure if I will show it. But I'll decide later on if I will show how to do this. It's with a 3D plugin that you can get from Video Copilot, and there's just a certain way to do this. But yeah, guys, I'm done for today. Be sure to like my Facebook page for these series. I post the videos over there. I respond to questions. If you post your video over there, your edit over there that you made with these tutorials, I will give some feedback. And you can just ask questions to other people that like the page too. So go over there, the link is in the description. And the next tutorial will be on Wednesday, and I'm thinking of doing a basic one-clip edit with some basic effects. And then Wednesday I will break it down and I will show you what I did. And I'll give you the project file as well, so you can fool around with it too. So Wednesday will be a pretty good tutorial. I think I was a little bit rambling today, but I hope you guys learned something. If you have some questions, leave them in the comment section or just go to the Facebook page. It's linked to my normal Facebook account, so I always see notifications. And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys Wednesday. I hope you enjoyed, and peace out.